Hello, my name's Carl Kochar and I'm a technical architect at Microsoft. I've created this video to demonstrate how Teams owners can make use of PowerShell to perform administrative tasks. For example, moving individuals en masse between teams can be achieved by a few lines of PowerShell. Alex is an IT pro in Contosso's marketing team, but has no administrative access to his company's Microsoft 365 tenant. Alex owns two teams, App Testing and App Intro, and he wants to add all the members of his App Testing team to his Intro team. He could use the client interface, but for teams with hundreds or thousands of users, this may not be very practical, so he decides to test out PowerShell. Before he can start, he needs to determine the unique identifiers of his two teams because these will be needed for his PowerShell commands. He can do this by logging onto the Azure portal with his Contoso credentials and obtaining the object ID of each team from Azure AD. From his corporate laptop, Alex runs PowerShell under admin privileges and connects to the Microsoft Teams PowerShell module using his end-user Contoso credentials. He lists out the members of his app test team and then issues a simple command to create a .csv file on his PC, which will be populated with all the members of the app test team. Alex then opens the CSV and edits it so that only the user column remains. He also removes himself as he already exists in the app intro team. Alex then switches back to his PowerShell console and issues the command that will add the users identified in his CSV file to his app intro team. This takes a few seconds. Alex then switches to his team's client and verifies that the members from the app testing team are now in the app intro team. He then promotes Adele to be his co-owner. It's obvious that if you wanted to add a small number of users to a team, PowerShell is overkill. But if you have to add a few hundred users, then using PowerShell exports and imports starts to make absolute sense.